back, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful week. I am here with the results of our experiment that we worked on for the last week. I've got my piece of bread that we touched with our dirty hands and made moist. I've also got a piece of bread here that was that I was using as something to compare to. It's a clean piece of bread. I washed my hands before I touched it, and it's also been sealed in the bag this whole time. So, as you remember, I said that my friend is going to come back and visit us today. So without further ado, to discuss the results of our experiments, we have Dr. Divinson. Dr. Divinson, come on up, buddy. Frank?
Here I come up the stairs. I'm walking up the stairs. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Here I come. Oh, I'm doing great, Mr. Anderson. Thank you for having me. So, am I here to talk about the bread?
Good.
Yes, I'm here to talk about the bread. Okay. So, as you can see.
So we were hoping you would talk about our pieces of bread here that we've been talking about for the last week here, that we've been observing. Tell me what's going on with those.
So, as you can see, we have our two pieces of bread. I'll put a zoomed in picture of this one when we talk about it. But, so, I have a piece of bread that's wet, the one we touched, and a piece of bread that's dry that we did not, we touched with our clean hands. So, as you can see, I hope on your bread you can see this. Your bread, there's a moldy spot on mine. I see a little moldy spot. And around the edges here, I can also see that there is some...
No. Keep it over there. I don't need that over here.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So as you can see, there's a little moldy spot coming in on the edge. That is because, of the water and the germs going together and percolating into the mold. This one here, we touched with hands that we washed. This one doesn't have any mold at all. It looks like a moist piece of bread. That's wonderful. So as you can see, the results of our experiment are that the germs in your house, if you don't wash your hands, there's a lot of germs in the house. And washing your hands is going to get rid of a bunch of the germs.
Okay.
See?
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Frank. Yeah, I'll finish explaining.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yes. See you later, Mr. Anderson. Thanks for having me.
So just a reminder, when you finish your experiment, after you've made your observations about your bread, you're going to write a conclusion. Compare it to what you expected to happen at the beginning of the experiment. Determine whether or not it was what you thought would happen. If what you thought was going to happen didn't happen, try to figure out why maybe it didn't happen. For example, I thought maybe I'd have more mold than I do have on my bread. And then I remember that I bought store-bought bread, and store-bought bread has preservatives in it, and that's going to protect your food from going bad for longer. So that's probably one reason why I don't have as much bread or mold on my bread as I expected to have. So make sure you fill out the conclusion part and you're handing that part in. Have a great day. And now it's time for your fun fact of the day. Your fun fact for health of the day today is, during your lifetime, you will eat about 30,000 kilograms of food. That's the weight of about 6 African elephants. Fun fact.